Welcome back to the channel.
Yeah, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Tonight we are hitting up one of our bucket list restaurants in Las Vegas.
Yeah, this is one of the must-do restaurants that we got recommended
From
countless
several,
times.
several people. It's also one of the oldest steakhouses in Las Vegas, if that gives you a clue. So come tag along with us.
Yeah, come tag along with us while we try out some Vegas steaks.
Yeah.
Alright, now that we've found our table, let's take a look at the menu. One of the first things we ordered was the Tableside Caesar salad. For dessert, Joe and Sarah bought the Cherries Jubilee, which they shared with the table. Yeah, so we just finished our night at the Golden Steer right by the Strand.
Yeah, it's one of the oldest steakhouses in Las Vegas. It is definitely considered a staple by people who come here very often. I thought it was really cool, honestly. We didn't have a whole lot of time to wait between our table because we were roughly about 5 minutes late for a reservation, and it seemed like they were ready for us. So we kind of like went right in, sat at our table. Menu's pretty simple. Yeah,
I would say the most interesting part is like the tableside stuff. Like the Caesar salad tasted fantastic, but it's really cool they made it next to the table. The dessert, what was the dessert?
The Cherries Jubilee.
Cherries Jubilee. It was interesting. I've never had it before.
Me either.
But the mixture of the vanilla with the cherries, and they were like heated up, that was pretty neat.
Yeah, and watching fire is always fun when it comes to food. But yeah, it was really cool. They did the Caesar bedside, the Caesar tableside, as well as the Cherries Jubilee, and then we ended up getting the Tomahawk,
which was a special for the night. I don't know
how special it was. Right. It was $195, but it included the Tomahawk steak, 2 salads, and 2 sides for that price. So I believe if you were looking like a la carte, like a ribeye was roughly about $71, the salad was $11, and then I believe you have to buy the sides a la carte too. So we probably would have spent that much anyways if we had divvied out everything the way we wanted to, but I thought the steak was fantastic.
Yeah, the steak was good. It was interesting. It comes to your table pre-cut, so you don't actually have to get it off the bone or anything. They already do that for you, which is really nice.
Yeah.
The steak, for the size for both of us, I think it was a pretty good size. Yeah. We both had enough to eat, and it was actually filling. So normally when we get like the 2 for steak people, we tend to not have enough steak. Like there's not that much, but this place actually had a good portion of steak.
And the other thing too is like usually those steaks aren't very well seasoned either, and I thought this had such a great flavor.
Yeah.
When we went to one of the Disney restaurants, I think it was Topolino, we did a tomahawk steak for 2. You guys can always check that out in some of our previous videos. And I was a little apprehensive ordering this again, but I was like, you know what, let's try it. Maybe it'll be different. And it was pleasantly different.
Yeah, and the sides too. The baked potato was good. It had sour cream on it, and it was tasty.
More than enough sour cream too.
Yeah, they definitely didn't skimp on any of that topping. And then the mac and cheese was good. It had a little bit of Cajun spice in it, so it was a little bit spicy, which gave it a nice little kick to the cheese. And it was really well done. I mean, the meal itself was pretty good. Price wise, it is a little expensive, so know that going in. But otherwise, it's a really good steak place.
I would definitely say of the fancier places we've tried this week, I would probably go back to the Golden Steer for like a special occasion or like a Valentine's Day kind of thing, because it's got the like romantic vibe, it's got like the warm atmosphere.
Not that big of a restaurant. It really is kind of a tiny sort of hole-in-the-wall restaurant, but really nice.
The service was great. Can't really complain about the service, but to be fair, we were all kind of talking and catching up, so didn't really have like a lot of time to notice if there was any issues, but from what I could tell, service was absolutely great.
2 important things to note though, if you go there, one thing, they don't split checks, so your table is just one check, they don't split it, actually says that on the menu. And then the other issue too to be aware of is they do charge a service fee, so you don't tip them, they already charge you a service fee no matter what, so
Yeah.
just so you know that happens as well.
Yeah, and I think it was 17%.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. But other than that, I think that's gonna do it for this video.
Yeah. So we hope you guys enjoyed seeing us eating at the Golden Steer. If there's some place on the strip that you really think we should be hitting up, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear about them.
And make sure you hit that like button and subscribe so that way you don't miss out on our future videos.
Yeah, because we're definitely keeping the content coming, so look out for some more stuff in the next couple weeks.
And tomorrow is the last day before everything goes woohoo. So we will see you guys in our next video.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.